I think we really got to stop and think about wealth. And I don't really mean us here, because I think we get it, right? But those around us who really don't get it. Like I said earlier, people scrutinizing the tax write-off game, or the LLCs, or the trusts and the wills and the grind, the hustle. But these are the same people who wear brands on their backs that belong to families.
Yep.
And you realize you could actually have that same thing. You could have that same experience. Your family could be doing that. So you're trained to be a consumer so much. And then on top of that, you're so comfortable in your current financial struggle. And can we just sit and resonate on this for a second? Being broke sucks.
Yes.
Horrible.
Being in poverty sucks.
Terrible.
My family's been homeless before. I've had several overdraft fees in my account before. I've been on my own, lived in my car, slept in my car. I've lived in that environment before. It sucks. So it's just if we have movements and we have thought leaders and people trying to explain to us, yo, this is how we get out the hood. This is how we get out the mud. This is how we elevate.
Yeah.
Why is there such a cognitive dissonance there? Why?
That is
your current situation is terrible.
Loaded question.
Yes.
And there's so many ways we can go about answering that question, and so many layers to that question.
No, that's true.
But absolutely, when everything is on the down and I have nothing, and we all know that I am black, and we all know that the powers that be aren't built for me to really have something, not specifically someone like me, then it's easy to just throw my hands up in the air. It's actually, it takes less brain power, less uncomfortability. I feel
you just accept it at that point.
Yeah, I feel for generations, things haven't been turning up for people like us, so it's become more not just acceptable, just really comfortable.
Yeah.
And then okay, well, why are you broke? Well, everything around me, and we become almost victims to
It's a big part.
our surroundings, and it's comfortable to be the victim when you've been the victim for generations.
Yeah. Especially when you're used to navigating a shitty financial situation.
Yeah.
In college, 4 years straight of working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, just to barely make rent, just to do it all over again.
Yeah.
And then the next month, and then the next month. You get used to it.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
Yeah. And
I was used to having $8 in my account
it's
for
just
2 weeks.
comfortability. It's really comfortability. That state of no movement is the biggest trap.
Mediocrity.
And it's best to get to a place where you're comfortable, but comfortable at a higher level.
Yes.
Because then you will sustain that. Because that's just what humans do.
Exactly.
We whatever's comfortable is where we're gonna where we want to chill.
We do want to have equilibrium. It's a natural. It's we want to be at homeostasis. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we want to have balance, but there could be a bad balance. There can be.
It is a bad balance, and the thing about our people, and this is something that a mentor of mine one time when we were still starting off trying to find our footing, in the industry, I've had people tell me, because I always wear the black community on my chest no matter what, since the first day I got into the financial industry, this is for black folk. I'm gonna be the one to get to the people who have been most overlooked.
Yes.
And people just look at me, other folks in the industry look at me you're gonna be broke for a while, because black folks are not really going.
Right. They're not doing this
that's
type
not
of stuff.
what they're gonna. That's not what they prioritize. That's not what our culture has been really, I guess, trained, for lack of a better word, to prioritize or to look at as, oh well, that's what I'm gonna put more time, more attention, and more money into. But nonetheless, it's to some extent, our people is beyond just being ignorant or not having the knowledge. That illusion of having knowledge is what be killing us the most. It's the illusion that we know it. And so whatever you talking about, unless you have a car to show me that you driving, and so now I might be able to give you a lending here.
And that's the intersecting problem is people can't distinguish
look at the
the
car
rich
you
people
driving
from the wealthy people.
Yeah, look at the car you driving, look at the car I'm driving.
You trying to tell
we
me
on
we
the same
gonna
level.
build wealth?
So what you talking
no.
about? There's nothing that you have to tell me at this
absolutely
point.
not.
That's just the way we think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And why we think like that, we'd be
The
talking
simple
for a
fact
while.
that